Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. As you can see, I got a kind of like a new setup going on here. I literally put the camera in front of my window. There's my view. But in this video, I'm going to give you 10 habits I wish I knew at 10 years old. Now, I'm assuming most of you watching are over 10 years old, which is just fine because you can do these 10 things at any age. And the sooner you start these 10 things, the better. Now, the reason I even said 10 years old was because these are all achievable at that age, maybe even younger. But it also just sounds pretty good in the title, so that's why. So there's this popular book called Atomic Habits, which I read quite a bit of, and I'm just going to read you a quote that I think can get this video started. It's, "Success is the product of daily habits, not once in a lifetime transformation." So what I get from that is everything we do in our daily lives, just little things as well, can build up and help us achieve success. I'm going to start off with habit number 1, which is diet. Now, when I was 10 years old, believe me, I did not think once about my diet because one, at that age we have such a high metabolism, but I really wish I was more aware of this because guys, if you can build a daily habit of having a good diet at that young of an age, just imagine how easy it'll be once you grow older and you build that daily habit of just meal prepping, learning how to cook. Now, the reason diet is so important, especially at a young age, is not only is it going to affect like your growth and your growth spurts, but also just building that habit is going to be very beneficial to your gut. So like if you're watching this and your diet isn't really taken care of, like you're eating donuts or cake almost every day, you're probably not going to have a good mental health. But what I do recommend is stop going out for fast food and start grocery shopping. And you can do this at any age because I know your parents are probably grocery shopping every week. Tag along with them and find something, I don't know, on TikTok of a easy meal you can make. Okay, now second thing I want to talk about is clothing. So like your fashion, your appearance, what you wear when you go out. Now, a lot of us watching are going to have this phase when we're younger. We're probably going to wear old hand-me-down clothes from older siblings or older family relatives. And a lot of that's going to consist of maybe Under Armour, Nike, the old spider jackets. I'll be honest, I never really cared what I wore in middle school, maybe even all the way up till sophomore year of high school. So when I really started getting into fashion, I went out to the mall, found clothes that looked good on other people I saw on social media. But what I didn't realize, it's never about the clothing or the design. It's how it fits you and how it matches your face. So yeah, when you go back to school shopping, make sure you find clothes that fit your physique, your face. It has to complement you, not that model you saw on TikTok. So number 3, we have limiting your screen time. I wish I knew this earlier. I mean, when I was maybe even 12 years old, I was probably an iPad kid, I won't lie. I was playing a lot of Minecraft Pocket Edition. Yeah, I would grind that game for hours a day. And then from there, I got my first gaming laptop. Fortnite was popping off at that time. I was probably playing like almost a whole school day's worth. Dude, it was not healthy. But the reason you want to limit your screen time is because you want to put time in other things that are more beneficial towards you. Like for me, I wish instead of playing Minecraft all the time, I would go out on a run, go out on a walk. But dude, I was so exposed and addicted to video games, it made me miss out on some stuff. But again, try to limit your screen time. I think everyone should get off devices at least 1 hour before bedtime. It's going to help you fall asleep better. It might even improve the quality of your sleep. This is what I've been doing. And if you really need to use your phone, I recommend starting off with using a red color filter on your phone. It should have it. Now, since we're talking about sleep, I'm going to move on to that for my 4th habit I wish I knew. Now, it's funny calling sleep a habit, but for anyone, whether you're an athlete, student, it's going to help you. It's going to benefit you. I mean, when I was a teen, bro, I would always sleep over at my friends, probably stay up till 4 a.m., sometimes even pulling all-nighters, just playing video games. No wonder I woke up feeling sluggish, felt unproductive. I felt like when you wake up past noon, you literally feel like you wasted an entire day. So get to sleep at a reasonable time and make sure you get high quality sleep. Believe me, if you can do this, it'll be a lot easier in the future and you're going to feel better in the mornings, energized, and it'll help in the long run. You will realize you'll feel more motivated. You just feel more energy throughout the day. Now, this next habit is one of the habits I was talking about that you can't really do at 10 years old. Maybe you can, I don't know, it depends where you are, but it's getting a job. Nowadays, nowadays, it's like a meme to not even say the word job. But the truth is, bro, the sooner you get a job, the better, especially if you're not getting any other source of income and you have a lot of time on your hands. The best thing you can do for you is to get a part-time job. Remember, slow motion is better than no motion. So while you're doing this job, you can work on other things on yourself. Don't overwork it. Like, you should not be working 5 days a week at a part-time job if you're like 15, 16, depending on your situation. Now, in my opinion, you really shouldn't like this 9 to 5 job, especially a part-time like fast food retail worker, whatever. And that should motivate you to keep working on yourself, to find something you do enjoy and something hopefully higher paying. Also, when you do get a job, build a habit of saving your money. I mean, I probably dropped over maybe $500 on Fortnite alone. And guess what? I haven't touched that game since they added chapters. Now I'm going to transition from jobs to, what is it, the sixth habit, which is getting a driver's license. So now obviously this one, if you're in the US, this is going to apply if you're 15 or 16. I think I got my license on literally the day of my birthday. Getting a license, bro, it's like the first step to freedom. Like, it's like jumping out of the bird's nest. It's also a really cool skill to have. I mean, it's super helpful whether you're going to go pick up a friend, you're going to work. Now for the seventh habit I wish I build is going out more. Now I don't mean partying or going to clubs, but I mean finding connections. And this one you can really do at any age. And honestly, I think the younger you do this, the better. I think it's a lot easier to make friends when you're younger because at that age you're not really judging and you're kind of more relatable in a sense. So yeah, connections, basically just make friends, talk to people. You never know, the person you're talking to could be the next Jeff Bezos. Being able to talk to people is a skill. Now this eighth habit is exercising. Now I'm not going to go in depth with this. You should know by now, gym is good for you. Going to the gym, getting some form of exercise is good for you. But one habit I wish I had was squatting, benching, and deadlifting more, okay? These three compound movements will help like in general with your lifts, and it can put on a lot of size. So do these strength movements. Unless you're actually 10 years old or 11 years old watching this, don't lift extremely heavy, but learn the form, learn the technique at that age. Now this ninth habit, I actually literally started this month, journaling. And let me tell you, I've been pretty consistent with it for the past week now, and it has helped so much. You can literally write anything. I'm not going to even give you a format. I'm just going to tell you what I write. I write 5 things I'm grateful for in the morning. I write things I need to do, like reminders, like praying, doing dishes, changing my sheets. It helps because my brain, especially as someone who overthinks a lot and I'm constantly thinking of ideas on social media, write it down so you won't forget it. And it just helps as a checklist so you know you've done your things. And at the end of the day, you'll feel so much more productive because you actually did the things that you wrote down. So yeah, start journaling. I literally use this notebook. I'm literally reading off to you right now on top 10 habits I wrote down. It's super useful. Now the last habit, probably one of the most important ones, guys, the most important habit is reading the Bible and praying to God, talk to God. I've been distant from God and now I'm close to him again, and I'm striving to keep close to him because, guys, recently I've been worrying a lot. Obviously dropping out of school, putting all my time into social media. I've been worrying, will I be okay financially? Will I be okay socially? Am I making the right decision? Because I'm taking this big risk, but I just have to remember that God will take my burdens. And I trust in him to give me this path to be successful and to be happy with myself. And whatever your situation is, you got to trust in God and read his word. And just getting to know Jesus will build that trust. And this one habit alone can literally help you with all of the other 9 habits I just told you. But yeah, guys, that was pretty much all the 10 habits I had. A lot of it is common sense, but it can be really hard to be consistent with. So just remember, it's your life at the end of the day. It's up to you whether to implement these habits or not, and everyone's life is going to be different. So don't do what others are doing. Do what works for you and what makes you feel best. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. I'm still a little scratchy like talking to the camera, but yeah, I'm gonna get used to it. This is just another one of my goals. Yeah, thanks for watching.